Hey y'all, I'm Yams, and I'm here to review Disney's latest film, Dumbo. Okay, so Dumbo is about a baby elephant who is rendered an orphan after his mother is sold. Um, and oh yeah, he has abnormally large ears, even for an elephant, and he is forced to perform in a circus. Now, unpopular opinion, I did not care for the original animated film, the 1941 film. I always found it to be boring as a child, but I decided to give this one a chance because I heard that Tim Burton would be a part of it, and I actually liked what I saw in the trailer. So I was like, okay, this actually looks pretty good. The funny thing is, this is the most least Tim Burton film ever. What I mean by that is, it doesn't have his over the top quirkiness, and there would be nothing wrong with it if it did, but it's just something to think about. He really dialed it back. Still, it had that whimsical feel to it, so I did like that. Otherwise, unfortunately, Dumbo just wasn't that great. It was kind of boring. I mean, it was beautifully shot and the CG was really good, but it failed where it focused too much on the humans. It actually, in this film, we do not have any of the talking animals. And I feel that we didn't see enough of Dumbo himself. He actually becomes a supporting character to the humans. Instead, we're introduced to the Farrier family. Holt, who's the father, he is a war veteran, and he returns from war to his two kids, Millie and Joe. And in traditional Disney fashion, their mother dies, and he's trying to cope with that as well as the kids. Now, the actor and the actress who portrayed the children, they did a good job. I had nothing against them, but I didn't see the purpose of adding the kids, the characters, in the first place. I didn't see the purpose of adding the family. It took away a lot of attention from Dumbo. I feel we did not see enough of him. Also, and I knew that the animated film was kind of depressing for the simple fact that he is separated from his mother. But this was really depressing. I mean, I cannot see this film being for younger audiences. And poor baby Dumbo cannot catch a break. There's a scene where he's caught in a fire when one of the circus acts goes wrong, and then he's mocked for his ears, and he's used for capital gain. And then, of course, there's him being snatched from his mother. The times we do see Dumbo, most of it is him lying down and being depressed. That's the most that we see Dumbo. And I always found it funny, even the original film, that he's mocked for his ears at the circus, and he's called a freak, where there are a lot of people who have abnormalities. So really, he should not have been seen as out of the ordinary in that setting. So I always found that kind of odd. But yeah, he just could not catch a break, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, poor Dumbo. Just the whole time, he's just a baby, and he was adorable. They did a good job. But the movie wasn't all bad. I did like the pink dancing elephants, though I think it could be a little scary for younger audiences. The music was very haunting, which I liked. And it was funny. I think that this film was kind of poking fun at the Disney Corporation, which is funny because it is a Disney movie. There's a character, V.A. Vanderveer, who is played by Michael Keaton. He is kind of like a Walt Disney. He actually he owns a Disneyland type theme park. And there's actually an attraction in the theme park that is very reminiscent of the Carousel of Progress attraction from Tomorrowland at Disney World. Or Disneyland. I always get the two confused. But yeah, that was just really interesting to see. It's like they were poking fun at him. And then speaking of Michael Keaton's character, bless his heart, it didn't work out. I didn't know what direction they were trying to take with his character. From the beginning, he starts off as kind of a Walt Disney, and then by the end of the film, he turns into the Joker. So it just didn't work for me. But like I said, Dumbo, of course, was adorable, and I can definitely see myself going out and buying a stuffed animal of him. And I don't even really collect stuffed animals. He was just so cute. And the film, it had an overarching message of letting animals be free, which I liked, and it had a happy ending. He's finally reunited with his mother, even though I never really understood how they end up back in the wild. We see like an overview of them, an overshot. They're reunited with all these other elephants, and Dumbo soars through the air. I never really understood how they got there, but yeah, that was nice that there was a happy ending for Dumbo because he really deserved it. But yeah, I just found this film to be really boring. I wish that it was more about Dumbo because that's what the movie is. It's called Dumbo. And yeah, I'll have to give this movie 1 star out of 5. So tell me what you think. Did you like it? Why? Leave your comments below and like and subscribe or not. I don't really care. All right, until next time.